A solemn prayer vigil on the steps of the U.S. Capitol tonight, exactly 1 year ago today, since the deadly insurrection where thousands of people descended on the building as Congress was certifying the results of the Electoral College.
I will stand in this breach. I will defend this nation. And I will allow no one to place a dagger at the throat of democracy.
With strong words, President Biden with strong words for his predecessor today, never mentioning him by name, but blaming him for trying to prevent the peaceful transfer of power.
Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ben Kennedy has more on the commemorations from Washington.
President Biden delivered a forceful speech tearing into former President Trump, saying he is responsible for the attack.
For the first time in our history,
President Biden standing in Statuary Hall, the exact spot where 1 year ago, a mob of Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol in an effort to disrupt Congress certifying the election.
those who stormed this Capitol, and those who instigated and incited, and those who called on them to do so, held a dagger at the throat of America.
Without saying his name, President Biden called out his predecessor for spreading lies about the 2020 election results and trying to prevent a peaceful transfer of power.
He can't accept he lost.
Is former President Trump responsible for the attack?
Oh, there's no question.
South Florida Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz was at the U.S. Capitol that day, barricaded in her office.
The uncertainty, the fear, it was the most stressful day that we have ever been through.
Congressional Republicans did not attend Thursday's anniversary ceremony. In his statement, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell called the January 6th attack disgraceful, but claimed Democrats were trying to exploit this anniversary to advance partisan policy goals.
You know, the bile that rises in my throat when I hear comments like that.
Moment of silence in their memory.
As Speaker Nancy Pelosi held a moment of silence on the House floor for the 5 lives lost and honored the brave men and women of law enforcement and the 140 police officers who were injured.
As we acknowledge the horror of that day, we honor the heroism of so many.
The DOJ has opened more than 725 criminal cases against suspected rioters. More than 170 have already pled guilty, as the FBI suspects upwards of 2,000 people may be involved on that day. In Washington, D.C., Ben Kennedy, Local 10 News.